Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Garage Theater. This week we are watching a little movie. Christian, it was your week to pick out. So last week was The Happening, the Happening. Hopefully, it's not out when we're recording this, so hopefully that came out way better than Twister did.
Yeah.
I wish they would have replaced Mark Wahlberg with Alex Jones. He would have got like a totally similar thing.
We gotta do something about these fucking trees!
That was a bit of an interesting but a unique editing strategy from Jim that ended up paying off because Warner Brothers are not our friends.
Screw Warner Brothers. Just want to start off the cast with that. We are anti Warner Brothers. Fuck Warner Brothers as of now, and I'm gonna try. So In Time and The Happening will have to be more heavily edited than our previous two.
Do you think whether or not this is Warner Brothers depends on that, or like?
I'm gonna err on the side of caution, and I'm just gonna edit, not to the extent. I'm not gonna edit them the way that I edited the Twister one, right. But I'm gonna throw in more cuts and more actual editing tricks rather than just cutting during our commentary to kind of make up for it. So I'm gonna experiment that. You'll see it with The Happening, which was last week's, which is when we're recording this, it's tomorrow. But you'll also see it with this one. This one should have more editing fun stuff with it.
Okay, perfect. The Nice Guys I thought came out really well, and you managed to dodge some copyright there. But
who produced The Nice Guys?
That's a great question.
I'm going to err on the side of caution. I'm going to do at least a decent amount of editing to each one, not just cut them, actually edit and do some weird fun stuff with them. But this was your choice. What movie are we watching, Christian?
So In Time is the movie we're watching. I had seen this maybe 8 or 9 years ago, and I think Jim also mentioned he had seen it but forgotten parts.
I think I saw it when it came out in 2011. I think I saw it I was still in high school, so I didn't see it much later than 2011. I think I saw it, if not in theaters, then directly. I rented it at the video store. I rented the DVD back when you could still do that.
Yep. High school in 2011 was unreal. I can say that In Time, at the time, I remember it being a pretty unique premise, your life basically being currency. And Justin Timberlake's in it. Cillian Murphy's in it, who's sort of rose to fame through Batman Begins and Peaky Blinders. So I'm excited to get into it. I think the director did Gattaca, which is a really good movie.
I think he did. I think I remember hearing about that.
Yeah. And Timberlake, he did really well in Social Network. I know he was really intelligent in that, and that was sort of I shouldn't say breakout role, but it showed his acting chops. So this is
he's always hit or miss to me. If he's on, but if it's bad, he's real bad.
Right. And I think casting is huge too. What kind of movie, if you're going to do something like Friends with Benefits or sort of rom-com level, you sort of show your cards this person's a B tier actor or C tier actor, but he was good in The Social Network.
He was really good in The Social Network.
Can't take away. But this movie, I believe, has some highs and lows, which is going to be the theme of most of my picks. I want to pick movies that there's rarely a scene that is so important that we have to stop talking. I just want to pick movies where we can just constantly shoot the shit. And
I think we're both going for those vibes, is being able to just talk through a movie is going to be kind of a theme going through. And even if these are Oscar nominated or Oscar worthy movies, we're still going to pick ones. There's probably some out there I could think of that are talk through enough.
Oh yeah. I told my buddies, if we were to watch something like The Green Mile or Shawshank Redemption, I'm sure we would get a ton of really great content out of it. It's just dealer's choice. And this just felt like the right choice. So
I like it. Let's get into In Time, available on Hulu and Tubi.
Orange for days. Orange every day.
Orange, yeah, I didn't want to mention it. You do look like Chester Cheetah.
Wow, this already looks, is this 1080p?
I think so.
Those purple clouds just look really good.
It looks really good.
That's probably the clearest I've ever seen the 20th Century Fox logo.
So the time is the currency, right?
Yeah, so everyone's time shows up on their wrist of how much, and the rich people have
bajillions of years.
Yeah. And when
So
you're
this is
running
like
out,
this is like an income inequality statement movie.
yes, there's huge political undertones for sure here.
I don't have time.
Oh Jesus, we're starting off with a pun.
I don't have time.
We're
to
starting
worry
off with a
about
pun.
how it happened.
That's what we're starting off with.
It
Is a
is what it
fucking
is.
pun.
Renegade Jim said the same
They're
thing. He's like,
genetically
the
engineered to
premise
stop
is super
aging at
unique, but
25.
there's so many punny and like
Trouble
shitty
is,
jokes
we
about
live only
time.
one
Like,
more year.
I'm running out of time, or this man has
Unless
all the
we can
time
get
in the
more
world.
time.
Like, I'd definitely be robbing the local gas station.
I'd be robbing everybody.
Get a nice.
Like
blue
I
and red
assume
Slurpee
guns
mix.
still exist. This is still America, right? Like everybody
Oh, yeah.
has guns for days.
Yeah, I believe this is sometime in the
Hey, Mom.
future with no
You got in
exact
late last night?
time.
I put in some overtime.
Oh, dude, that's his
Where'd it
mom. I
go?
forgot that it was fucking Olivia
you?
Wilde was his mom.
They drink it in New Greenwich.
He fucks his mom,
Happy
right?
50th.
I think there is something like that. Yeah, this is too friendly
That's
already.
right.
He's gonna fuck his
Yeah.
mom.
25 for the 25th time.
If this were real, you'd call it something not time. You'd call it something else.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't call it.
You got a minute?
Like,
Talking
right,
about, man?
Jesus
You have a whole
Christ.
year. You in, Will?
I'd get drunk as
I
shit
don't have time to
here.
gamble anymore.
Oh my
thank God.
God, I don't have
Because
time
ever
to
since you
gamble
stopped
anymore.
playing and started playing.
You still owe me an hour. Seen Burrell?
Is that
Yeah,
Is that
him?
Walter?
Is that Walter Jr.? Like,
is that Walt Jr.?
Know what exactly what you look like and where you live.
Well, I use a VPN, so
That is SoCap, Junior. I just pulled your IP. I've got it right now.
no, you don't.
You need to get out of here. Somebody's gonna clean that clock.
Oh my God! Just is that 4 or 5 so
I mean, they
far?
are going to
oh,
rob
it's
you.
probably 8 or
Going to kill
9,
you.
honestly.
You can't-
I know what I'm doing. I say this as a blonde man. I feel like if the villain ever has blonde hair, like I would never fucking listen to them. Like, you're blonde. Like I don't respect you whatsoever. Like they need a nice dark-haired guy in charge.
Why do you think there are time zones?
Daylight savings.
Why do you think taxes
Dumbass.
and price? There's more than enough.
Wow, the rich aren't willing to help the
No
poor
one
out.
has to
This is
die
a
before
new
their time.
concept.
No
to
one
me.
has ever explored this before, and with such nuance. I passed him out. Now I can suck his dick.
Yeah, there needs to be at least one blowjob per movie. So this is
This is
seems
the
like-
scene. This is the
this is-
deleted.
Yeah.
The garage cut has this rich gentleman giving Justin Timberlake a blowjob. Ugh. So you come and then die.
That's not a bad way to get out.
I finally got the time to take my mom to New Greenwich.
I've never seen that guy in anything but. Big
Another
Bang.
one.
Listen, lady, we haven't hit the one blowjob quota in this movie. I'm breaking the third wall. Do you?
You'll have to run.
And you better run.
Oh, he said it. He said it.
Yes. Oh wait, I already know what's gonna happen here. Oh,
she's
no.
gonna time out when she
Oh,
gets to
no.
him. Yeah. Oh, she died.
Nice car.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ray. I'll give you 10 minutes for an hour.
When you gonna get out of the game, Layla? You gotta be pushing 60.
Thanks for letting everyone know.
Oh, the thing she could do then, if she's 60 years old, she's got grandma's wisdom with the grandkid's body. Give it to me.
Yeah, that is pretty OP. I'm gonna also put my chips in for that. Take this man to the closest Arby's.
Take me to Arby's now.
I'd like 700,000 beef and cheddars. I believe dystopian future.
time?
They didn't
You
say
can't
when.
hide 100 years in the ghetto. I can sense when a man is a month more than he should.
In the ghetto.
Yeah, giving up my life with 100 years in the ghetto.
I'm gonna go get a block of hot pepper jack cheese and just chew it. Because combo right now is.
You just munching pepper jack cheese?
Well, I have jalapeno stuffed olives. These are Aldi, which are fire. And then yeah, I do have a giant block of pepper jack cheese.
Now I need to get in on this. I'm gonna go get some pickles.
I need to hype up the cheese bite. I'm gonna try to get a good bit in.
I got some Griot's dill pickles.
I can't wait for some cliche all in. Or is that
It's
what's
gonna,
happening?
that's how it works. Gambling in movies is just like all in
Yeah.
gambling.
Okay, so he is all in. Look. Oh no shit. Okay, bad. Suck my dick with your mother's lips. He just absolutely wrecked.
Suck my dick from the back.
Yeah, he big dick that guy pretty hard.
Well
Like, get fucked, brother. That sucks, though. It doesn't even hurt him.
Some risk.
He's just fucking
It's
still
fine.
fine.
Is she my mother, my sister, my daughter? You're hoping she's not my wife. Things used to be simpler once, so I'm told.
So he fucks his daughter
Very
too.
beautiful. Allow me to introduce my mother-in-law, Clara, my wife, Michelle, and my daughter, Sylvia. I believe
That's
you two have already
creepy.
met.
I agree, but I'm gonna take wife Michelle for the win.
Do you really come from time?
Put on the Steve Miller band. Turn this shit off.
Oh
you got
yeah,
that?
put on some Jungle Love.
Yeah, I literally I was fishing yesterday and I
you.
put that shit on. I felt
Oh.
so electric.
Reminds
I
me
felt
of people that
electric.
come from the ghetto.
They have made no mention to Arch Manning's Super Bowl runs, so I now have the belief like it's
Gotta be way far in the future then.
or he busted
Or he's a
Like,
bust.
You expect me to believe that he was immortal and he wanted to die?
I mean,
I don't expect you to believe it.
people want to commit suicide all the time. Did they
But it's
cure
the
like
Yeah.
mental illness and depression?
Yeah,
It was a gift.
there are no mental issues at all.
I'm not a thief.
Just gambling and Arby's.
Why are you investigating a suicide? There's mass murder in the ghetto every day.
In the ghetto.
If we can't stop one man from killing us, we should kill ourselves.
Sorry, Dad. I'm just gonna kill myself.
Yeah.
Oh, shit!
They were for them to
That-
put an ad there would have been
Oh.
criminal.
That would have been amazing.
Yeah.
Oh,
One-
I almost
one-
wish I didn't have ad block. That would have
Yeah.
been perfect.
Yeah, this literally is. The Clippers game just ended.
Just punch her. Punch her.
Guess
Hit
you
her.
are from the ghetto after all.
Hit her.
What the hell do you know about where I'm from? Give me some time.
What, are you gonna kill me like you killed Henry Hamilton?
Driving along on the bridge, heading to the ghetto. Ghetto.
Oh no!
Hitting over speed trap and then we're gonna die in the
No chance they survive that.
ghetto. What?
That was
That's
really
insane.
bad. That was
Were they-
really bad.
I don't even think they were wearing seatbelts.
That looked like a Hot Wheel car, like a close up of a Hot Wheel car falling down. Like that was just so.
too well.
You can take theirs?
This is insane.
Yeah. It's insane.
This looks like the New Jersey level on
Now it really looks
Funny.
like New Jersey.
Dance.
What was it like when your clock started?
That is so fun.
I was in the street.
Oh, a little orgasm right
Yeah,
there.
It was gone
midday
in a week, we
orgasm.
were so in debt.
Mine was a little different.
Show it.
It woke me.
Ooh.
Little wake you up kind of orgasm.
Yeah, little wet dream.
See how generous your father is now.
1,000 years to the peasants? I think fucking not.
Funny it up.
Too fucking bad, street urchins.
Like this.
And I feel like those are
I
trying
can
to
say
be
that running to
serious.
the ghetto was my idea.
Ooh, in the ghetto.
My father would believe that. He thinks I'm reckless.
Is this like how in Oh Brother Where Art Thou? It's like
Ooh.
ooh.
Blowjob right there in the middle of the street. Risky.
Is this like in Oh Brother Where Art Thou where it's like it's the Odyssey, but for this is like Robin Hood. It's just like the most backwards, random way. Like, hey, Justin Timberlake is Robin Hood.
Just chilling out on the street with
Yeah,
a gun in my hand in the ghetto.
Sylvia.
It'll be hours before the others show up. He could die in the ghetto. He still might.
In the ghetto.
Timekeeper, what's the hurry?
Timekeepers can die any time of day in the ghetto.
Yeah,
Because they can live forever.
this
starting
whole
to think
movie
that
is
I'm
just
ready.
like the system is flawed. So like you have to ask yourself if it's worth fighting at all. But then you also have to ask yourself, let's fight as hard as we can. It's like it's all just a bunch of garbage.
Oh, the sex, baby.
Let's go.
Those
All right,
windows are
well,
fogging up.
Yeah, this movie raises more questions than it answers.
Fuck, right there on the car hood.
Yeah, seriously. Break the third wall. Just be like, hi, I'm Justin Timberlake. I'm Amanda Seyfried, and we're gonna have sex with Corbin.
You're suffocating her.
Suffocate me.
Please.
Oh, that orgasm right there.
Yep.
It was a big one.
With a gun to your head too, like that's gotta be.
He's
true.
into it.
Yeah, that was a kink for him.
Leave you on that.
By tomorrow, you won't have time to stand around.
You see, Commanders running back Brian Robinson got shot.
What?
Yeah, he got shot. Is in stable condition, but got shot. Victim in an attempted robbery.
God damn. I feel like every other one of these we're doing, we're getting an NFL gunshot
first
story.
equipped to leave. Yeah, it's extending the universe of memes from the first one to the next. God, that sucks. They were gonna name him the starter that they were saying.
Ah.
At least we're trying.
Try to understand, even if you gave a year to 1,000,000 people, you're just prolonging their agony.
We're prolonging their lives.
Flooding the wrong zone with 1,000,000 years. It could cripple the system. Let's hope so.
We're not meant to live like this. We're not meant to live forever.
Shut up.
Although I do wonder, Father, if you've ever lived a day in your life.
Oh, God.
God.
You might upset the balance.
Put that gun in your mouth.
Yeah, seriously, this is just.
Oh, shit. Wasn't paying attention. Oh, God.
If you could do a pause screen of his face, it's like.
It's him creaming his pants.
Yeah, I mean that was really extreme. I didn't even think Cillian would ever make a face like that.
We don't have enough.
Here it is.
Just robbing a bank with a couple pistols, that's all it takes. And that, my friends, was in time.
Fucking suck.
What a time to be alive to watch that movie. How many more time puns can we sprinkle in there?
I will say that, like, at least with Twister, like the memes were so alive. Like, I don't know, there was more meme worthiness in Twister with this.
Yes.
This
was aggressively mediocre.
Yeah, it was so mid. It was so mediocre. It just. I'm sorry. Like it was a good movie to bullshit through, but ultimately, like, Twister definitely better. I'm gonna have to rank Twister ahead of this movie.
Twister was for sure better. The Happening was also way better.
Wow.
Another movie that was like,
I mean, The Happening at least like took a shot. Like it actually like took a chance on something.
And like I would say The Happening is probably a worse movie, but that makes for more fun to like talk through and whatnot. This movie was just very bland. There was like no substance to the movie, and they weren't trying anything.
The cars look like luxury boats in the 1970s. We couldn't really tell what time this was. Like you asked probably like 10,
I asked like 40 times.
You asked so many valid questions that I just could not answer because I'm like, I honestly have no clue, and they didn't answer them in the movie at all.
Like what's a time? I still don't know what a time zone is. Is it just like neighborhoods? Or are they different states? Or like,
and how much time is going on when they're traveling? Like,
and this takes place in the real world. So what about real time zones? What about like the Pacific time zone and the Central time? Like, how does that work?
I didn't see one single farm or farmer. Did they eliminate that aspect? Did they eliminate daylight savings?
Only the southern part of Los Angeles and New Jersey operate on this system. Everyone else still has cash.
We had. What was the one meme that carried over? There was something that carried over.
I mean, blowjobs for sure.
Blowjobs for sure. There was a couple. I remember there was a couple, but I'm trying to think pros. Like, what were some pros of this movie?
I liked a lot of the lighting, and like some of the cinematography was good. There was a couple shots that were pretty interesting.
Yeah, I think so. I think the poker scene was like really good. Like that was
fun. Yeah, the poker scene was good.
Definitely a good scene, but. It's gonna rank on a scale of 1 to 10. I mean,
I could very easily never watch this again and be happy.
Oh yeah, I would not. That's the thing. It's not bad enough to ever have to watch it again. Like the movies that you can rewatch that are so bad, like it doesn't even get to that point, which makes it less enjoyable in my opinion.
It's in that whatever the opposite of a sweet spot is.
Yeah,
between like really bad, so bad that it's good, and like good. I just call them. It's aggressively mediocre. That's what it is.
if Rocky 3 is like the most rewatchable film, or like a Rocky movie is one of the most rewatchable films, then like this is just totally opposite side of the spectrum.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it, I gave Twister a 4.4, I think.
I think I gave it a 5.
This can...
It's like a 2.
Yeah. I was going to say like a 2.4. Yeah. I'll give it a 2.5 because everyone was 25 in the movie. So I'll give it
there you go. Right there.
We'll give it the 2.5. It was definitely a watch. And
I had fun at least because we were watching it together.
Yeah. And there weren't ads, which was cool, but also a bummer because the ads...
I think next time we do a movie on Tubi, I'm going to look. Next time we do one, I'm going to turn off ad block because some of those ads would have been the best timing to have an ad.
And when I watched Drive for the first time off your recommendation, it was on Tubi, and the ads were so asinine. Just like this, it was the worst possible times to be putting them in.
That's when they do it. Christian, where can the people find you?
The people can find me in Time Zone 12. I have my Twitter at Herman Tweets _. You can find me on TikTok, Herman Vids. I have a new video coming out this week, a little skit based on the Beach Boys. It's a little bit of comedy, a little bit of horror shorts. If you click the link tree on the YouTube, you can get a link to that. And yeah, I'm just eating blocks of cheese and stuffed jalapeno olives with my man Jim. So
can't wait to be doing this again next week, my friend. Yep. Y'all know where to find me, XFL Jim, everywhere you can find anything. Thank you all for watching. Tune in next week when we watch another movie in Garage Theater.